Where did we learn to talk critically to ourselves? Usually, to be honest, here we are. Usually it traces back to critical parents, perfectionist teachers, early experiences with rejection, or even society's messaging around productivity and worth. The truth is, those voices are not you. They're recordings, they're programming you received. Maybe they're from your culture or your family, or maybe it's something you took in from media. Hey, TikTok, how are you? Oh, Snapchat. What's up? Instagram, Facebook. You are feeding us the programming. So why don't you choose to follow the people that inspire you and drop the ones that trigger you, okay? Or make you feel less than. Welcome to the Sexuality Clinic Podcast, designed to help you deepen emotional and physical connections, prioritize your pleasure, and build stronger, more intimate relationships. Hosted by Canadian clinical sexologist Roxana Smallwood. That's me. This show offers a shame-free space for candid, science-backed discussions on sexual health, body literacy, anatomy, self-exploration, and relationships, both solo and partnered. Whether you're seeking to better understand your body, explore your desires, or communicate your sexual needs with confidence, each episode provides actionable tips and expert insights that empower you to take control of your sexual expression. From understanding the nuances of intimacy and pleasure to building healthier, more fulfilling relationships, this podcast is your go-to guide for all things sex and connection. Ready to prioritize your pleasure and start building the intimate life you deserve? Tune in now and don't forget to download my free checklist, join the waitlist for my online course, or check out my online adult shop at thesexualityclinic.com. Subscribe today and start your journey toward more confident, connected, and pleasurable relationships. Welcome back to the Sexuality Clinic Podcast, exploring intimacy and relationships. I'm your host, Roxana Smallwood, clinical sexologist and lifelong student of human connection and healing. Today, I want to invite you into a slower space, a space for reflection, compassion, maybe even a little bit of emotional release. If you've been moving through life at full speed, ignoring all the signals that your body and your heart are sending you, this episode is for you. We're going to break this down into different parts. First, we're going to talk about the culture of speed and disconnect. So we weren't meant to live this fast. I'm sure you felt it too. This pace of life with constant notifications, long work days, rushing from one task to the next, trying to stay productive, responsive, on top of things. It's no wonder that mental health is becoming an issue across our population. Anxiety, burnout, disconnection, these are all very common right now. So our bodies are brilliant at letting us know when something is not right. Have you been feeling tired? Are you having sleep issues? Is your mind racing? Is it hard to turn it off? Is it interfering with your pleasure throughout your day? Is there sexual disinterest or avoidance? Do you have difficulty connecting with your partners or even feeling connected to yourself? Do you even feel like you belong to you? These aren't failures, they're signals, okay? They're signals that your body needs you, okay? Your nervous system is waving a flag, asking for gentleness and slowness and care. I try to do these like deeper breaths and I bring my shoulders down to release tension, and it can feel really good. Take time to do 5 seconds in, then hold. Don't really hold your breath, but pause your breath just to get it deep enough. One last deep when you don't think you can anymore, and then let it out. Do that a couple of times. It feels great. So, a lot of clients who come to me, this is the next part. We're going to talk about how self-criticism impacts your intimacy. Clients come to me asking why they don't desire sex. And then when I ask them a few more questions, we usually dig up the fact that they're criticizing themselves at every opportunity. Walk past in the mirror, instead of saying, "Damn, you sexy thing," you say, "Oh my God, look at that little fold under my butt. Oh my God, how horrible. I'm less lovable because of it." The hell? We're so used to criticizing ourselves. There's so much more to spend time on than criticizing yourself. Anyway, it doesn't serve you. So even when we pause, many of us notice another layer underneath the exhaustion, and that is our inner dialogue. So let me ask you, if your best friend came to you overwhelmed and struggling, what would you say? You'd probably offer comfort, maybe some understanding, a reminder that they're doing their best. Now think about how you speak to yourself in similar moments. For many of us, the internal voice is far less kind. We're not being very kind to ourselves. You might say, like, "You're not doing enough. You shouldn't be feeling like this. You should be grateful. Everybody says be grateful. It's going to make your life better." Well, I am grateful, but it's also freaking hard every day, all day long, nonstop, high intensity. Ah, got to slow down to enjoy it, right? Ugh. You want to feel the day, feel your feelings. So, where did we learn to talk critically to ourselves? Usually it traces back to critical parents, perfectionist teachers, early experiences with rejection, or even society's messaging around productivity and worth. The truth is, those voices are not you. They're recordings, they're programming you received. Maybe they're from your culture or your family, or maybe it's something you took in from media. Hey, TikTok, how are you? Oh, Snapchat, what's up? Instagram, Facebook. You are feeding us the programming. So why don't you choose to follow the people that inspire you and drop the ones that trigger you, okay? Or make you feel less than. Only follow things that make you feel like you're doing great, like they don't affect your mental health. Next part, the link between self compassion and sexual connection. If we bring it into the realm of intimacy and sexuality, let's talk about how we're harsh with ourselves and how when we carry self criticism in our bodies, it doesn't stay isolated in only our minds. It affects how we show up and like how we are in our relationships. For some people, it looks like just shutting down sexually. If you're critical to yourself, you're like, "Oh my God, how could somebody want to be intimate with how horrible I am?" If you talk to yourself that way, like you'll believe yourself, and then it'll definitely affect your relationships. For others, it can become people pleasing, ignoring your own boundaries and saying yes when you actually mean no, thanks, or feeling disconnected from pleasure altogether. So if you're being a bit self-critical, notice, do you feel any of those? Do you shut down sexually? Do you people please? Do you have a hard time with boundaries and saying no? Do you feel disconnected from pleasure altogether? Shame and self-criticism live in the same places in the body where joy, connection, and arousal also live. So you can't shame yourself into feeling more desirable, like I should this, or, gosh, what's wrong with me? Um, you can't criticize yourself into wanting sex again. Like I should want something. No, you can't ignore your emotional needs and expect your body to stay responsive, right? So self-compassion is not only a mental health tool, it's also a foundation for your sexual health and intimacy. So, in part 4, we're going to rewrite our inner script, right? Affirmations as a healing tool. Have you ever looked in a reflection of a mirror and said, "I love you," like to your reflection? And like say it in a way that you actually are like looking at yourself as if you would look closely to another person? Something I learned recently was that we have like an 8-inch focus on a human at birth. I think that's right. We're like born to be able to fixate on a face close to us. And then in time, we often become more distant from the people. So, like, how close are you with your partner if you have a long term partner? So when you say I love you into a mirror, like you mean it to yourself, sometimes tears could come. Like you can feel emotional. So self-compassion, when practiced daily, can start to soften the inner walls that we've built. It invites safety back into your nervous system, and it makes it easier to ask for what you need, to experience pleasure fully, and to feel deserving of love and intimacy. If you truly do not believe you are deserving of it, you're not going to get it. Like you will block your own future by the way you think about yourself. It affects whether you're feeling deserving of love, but it also affects intimacy, and not just from others, but from ourselves. If you're open to it, I want to invite you into a small practice of affirmations, mirror affirmations, if you will. You could say something like, you're doing your best. Or you could say, I love you. I love you. You are worthy of rest, pleasure, and care. You are worthy of rest, pleasure, and care. So if any tears come, just let them. If laughter comes, embrace it. If you feel numb, that's okay too. You don't have to do this exercise any particular way. Just to do it is to give it the attention that you deserve. It's not about perfect words, it's about presence and intention. If you can do it daily, even 30 seconds a day, that can help to shift your old patterns. I forget what she called it, but Amy Porterfield has a 3 C's. I don't know if she calls it CCC or what she calls it, but it's catch, cancel, and correct, because it's about your mindset, right? As we wrap this episode up, I wanted to leave you with this. You are not meant to live a life of constant push, hustle, and self-criticism. You were meant for slowness, connection, deep presence, and care. You were meant for laughter, for joy, for intimate connection with others and with yourself. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear about your experiences with self-compassion and intimacy. You can connect with me on Instagram at the Sexuality Clinic, or on TikTok at the Sexuality Clinic, or you can visit my website, thesexualityclinic.com, for more resources and support. I see clients as individuals or with their partners. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and always prioritize your pleasure. You built this bar the perfect height for me to be comfortable in. It holds the weight of my boobs.
Yeah,
Nothing holds the weight of my boobs like your bar.
that's
So
right.
thank you. Today, one thing that I learned was that butterflies have scales. Did you know that?
No,
I did not know
did
that.
not know that.
Is it true? Do butterflies have scales?
Should I say some space facts? No.
See, date night doesn't have to be anything crazy. Date night can be just like this. This is our date night every night.
Hey, you have to roll.
But our games never end. And they're especially not going to end if I'm going to try to do my podcast. It's hard to do all the things. That's the main point. That's been what I've been struggling with today.
Great.
I'm all in. Okay, great. I can start
Hold
popping
on.
these bad dogs in,
You
no?
rolled 2 in a row.
Well, did you not even go?
Well,
Oh my God, I'm so glad this is recorded now. We can go back
yeah,
and see
it
who
is
missed
like
their
that.
turn.
You should take your days off, otherwise it's
Especially if we're trying to do two things at once. It's crazy. And we're always doing two things at once. At least I am.
yeah, I'm all into.
Oh my gosh.
This one gets intense. Hold on to your pants.
Yep. Oh, that's not true. That is not
Oh,
true.
mm.
My mind is in two different places, and it's better if it can be all here, right? That's presence. Being all here in our date night. hard. Imagine I get 2 6s next
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Imagine.
No, I don't imagine myself.
It's coming. You watched 2 6s. Boom.
1 6 from
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I will take it. Oh, hold on. I thought that was a 5 and a 4.
Oh, right, right. I didn't see that one there. I thought I only have one.
Gotta watch you. Hmm?
It's like Nelly hiding in the
Mhm.
shadows.
Oh my God, we're tied.
Oh, we're tied.
Boom.
That's funny.
Same. Okay.
Oh
Well,
boy.
all I need is a 2. All I
We
need
got a
is a
1 and
2.
2.
You're gonna get the 2. I know it. Oh my God, we got the 1.
We're tied
We're
again.
literally getting the same. We just need a 1 now.
Oh,
Oh,
we got
you got a 1
stickers.
for me. Oh, that's so nice. We both win. Oh, Tim. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad it did help.
That's fun.
All right. That's fine.